Alright, we are going to learn the difference between a Python class and a data class by solving 5 questions together. First question. Make a class named form with 3 variables, name, occupation, and age. The question also asks us to write 2 basic methods for this class. First method should return a readable string representation for any object created from this class. And the second method should compare the data between the 2 objects of the same class.
First, the class itself. We write the init constructor, assign the variables, done. Next, the readable representation. For that, we write the repr method. I'll format it so it shows the class name and the variables. And lastly, the equality method. For simplicity, let's just compare age. And there we go. Now, if I run this code to get variable names, it works. The representation method works and the equality method works as well. But look at the number of lines. Just to store 3 variables and 2 basic methods, we've already written a lot of boilerplate. So how do we make it shorter while keeping the same functionality? We get help from data classes. First, import the data class decorator from the data classes module, then attach the data class decorator above the class. Now, instead of writing init constructor, we just declare the fields with type hints. That is, name becomes string, occupation becomes string, and age becomes integer. That's it. No init constructor, no menu or equality methods required. Data classes generate them automatically by default. Now let's run this object instantiated from the form data class. And you will see the variables are printed, object prints nicely, the comparison also happens correctly, all without extra code. Okay, second question. Write 4 comparison methods for the form class. Less than or equal, greater than or equal. In a normal class, you'd have to write each one manually. So something like this. With data class, it's as simple as adding order equals true besides the data class decorator in parentheses. That's it. Now all of the 4 comparison methods work without you having to write them each. Keep in mind the order is false, so you only turn it on when you need it. Make this config class immutable. In case you don't know, immutability means once you set the values of an object, you can't change them later. In a regular class, you use private variables and property decorators so the user can't change the values. As you can see, that's a lot of work. But with data class, just add frozen equals true in parentheses besides the decorator data class. Done. Now if we try to reassign a value, Python raises an error. So much simpler. Okay, redone. On to the fifth question. Convert this object which is instantiated from the form class to a dictionary and a tuple. In a normal class, you'd have to write custom logic for converting data to both dictionary and tuple. But with data class, you just call asdict and astuple method, which by the way are imported from the data classes module. That's it. One line and you've got your data in the format you want. And finally, the last and the most important question. When should you use a data class versus when should you use a regular class? So here's the easy distinction. Use a data class when a class is mostly about storing data like fields, values, structured information. Use a regular class when your class is going to have more complex behavior, lots of methods, business logic, and you want more control. And that's it. I hope you got something good out of this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.